What is going on, everyone? It's Adam here from the Cruise Company, and today we have another new bar to show you around. This one being the 250 Prado, which is a very exciting one because there's not many options out there. It's very cool to be one of the first people to get a bull bar out for this thing. And obviously, most importantly, it's 100% Australian made, built right here in Victoria. Comes in as a flat piece of metal and leaves like that. Before we get too deep into things, this is a prototype bar, so there's a couple very small changes that are gonna happen. One is this wing is just gonna be a little bit longer just to provide a little bit more protection. And then two, we had to get this ready really quick for a photo shoot. So we didn't have time to put in the sensors. So there's obviously gonna be the sensor relocation and the cameras are gonna be there. It's very simple stuff to do. We just simply ran out of time for it, but it will be there on the production model. Apart from that, this is exactly what it's gonna look like. It looks incredible. It's super tucked up. Everyone's going with the massive chin. We don't think that that is necessary at all. So we're going with our usual slimline look. Plenty of room in there to fit your winch. You can fit your spotties. These are the Nighthawk spotties up in the front. Leaves plenty of room for your radar here. Doesn't interrupt that at all. It's really just fully transformed this car. So this has our rear bar on it, as you can see. This was one of the first ones with a rear bar in the country. And together they look really awesome. This just gives you so much more approach angle, heaps more clearance. The looks are just bang on. I don't know, what do you think? Put it in the comments down below what you think of the looks of this bar. I think it is absolutely unreal. And again, it comes back to our sort of design philosophy with all of our bar work. It's not go too wild with it, but keep it simple and just nice and well proportioned. Speaking of proportions, one of the hardest bit to get right on a bull bar is this headlight section. So this bull bar will work with the other version of these lights that they come with overseas, and I dare say in the near future they'll be available in Australia too. So that's not the only reason that we did this sort of design. In our opinion, if we bring this up really high, I mean, I've always said bull bars, they're like faces, and your headlights are your eyes. This is sort of your mouth, the winch area, chin and eyebrows, things like that. If you bring this up here, it sort of looks really fat and like it's got a really big chin. It's sort of trying to look up underneath some stuff. And I just think it gives off not the best vibe. So this is that little bit more open. The hoop is just angled with the headlights, matches the headlights, so it's got a very slight angry eye look. Nothing too crazy, because that's not what we want. We want something that just looks good and in proportion. Yeah, so that's the reason why we have exposed this bit here. I also think it just actually looks good. In general, just the proportions are right. So you can see that, and look at that, it just works. So obviously it looks good, it's really slimline, it's really tucked up. Can it cop hits though? And 100% yes, it can. This is fully built out of 5mm steel, and then the mounting plates are 10mm steel. And our mounting situation, this one, as I said, prototype, we don't quite have all the bolts in, but all the bolts will be there. As you can see, that's a massive plate going further back along the chassis. That just holds it in a lot better than if you just use the ones on the front. So this is the same design philosophy that we use with all of our rear bars. They're full 5mm steel construction because we just find that it's just a stronger material. Just fundamentally, 5mm steel is just a very strong material. What that means is that we can use less material to get the same amount of strength as something like 3mm. So we can basically have our 5mm plates here all tucked up nice and close to the body, and it's not going to move at all. These uprights here are one piece all the way down there, and then they get welded on to there. So obviously your mounting and your top is actually one bit of steel. Then we've got our hoop here. This is something pretty cool. So this is commonly known as fat tube. So it's 60.3mm in diameter. And what makes this one even more special is that it's got a 3.9mm thick wall. So that's a very thick tube, which obviously means it's going to be very strong. And it's also one piece of tube. So it's all bent out of one bit. It goes through our CNC bender and does everything. It looks really cool. But this is a one piece tube. Again, making it even stronger. If you were to hit on the side here, it will have to try and bend the entire bar like that for it to actually move. So if you bend this all the way up, I think your car is probably written off in other ways, but yeah, it's just a very solid bar. And in saying all that, obviously this is also completely airbag compliant for your car. So there is no issues there at all, just like all of our other bull bars. Getting onto the accessories that you bolt onto a bull bar. So obviously it is low mount winch compatible. It can fit 9-inch spotties. I think these Nighthawks are 8-inch. I'm not 100% sure, but a 9-inch will definitely fit in there. And then you can, there's 2 aerial tabs up here. Each tab can fit 2 aerials, so there's 4 aerial mounts. This one's just running obviously like the Stumpy GME aerial. Looks really good and works very well being GME, also Australian made, happy days. Our aerial mounts, they're a little CNC cut and folded little tab. So it sort of wraps around the bar itself and then is welded on. So it has more support than just a tab hanging out. And also, again, it comes back to that 5mm steel just being fundamentally stronger than a thinner steel. It's not going to wobble around like this. Honestly, probably could have gotten away with just flat tab, but just having those little wraparound bits, one, it looks better, and two, it is stronger. Then a little known fact in the bull bar world is if you have a hoop, no matter where this hoop is, if it's above or near your indicator, you need to have an indicator in the bar itself. So this is an ADR approved indicator from Roadvision. We went with the clear one because it just looks better than having an orange speck on the front of your car. They're just some awesome little lights in there that work really well. Now, the color that you're looking at here, this is satin black powder coat. This is our standard powder coat for all of our bar work. It's a really awesome color. It's very glossy, it's clean. It's also extremely durable. So as I say, we do everything in-house. We even built our own powder coating setup, like oven and everything. It's really cool. We've come a long way with the powder coat. There's definitely bad powder coat and there's definitely good powder coat. It's very hard to explain in this video, but trust me, this is a very durable coating. As for the weight of this thing, we actually forgot to weigh it when we put it on. So when we pull it back off, we'll weigh it. It'll be in the description down below or on the screen. All in all, our bull bars, they all come in about the same amount. It's actually very on par for a full steel bull bar that is actually strong. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All the info can be found on the website. It's linked down below. The pricing's in there too. It's just on par with everything else, so it's nothing crazy, but definitely a solid price for a fully Australian made product. If you want to check out more on this build, check out Mr. 4WD on Instagram. This is his car. It has all of our stuff on it. It looks really cool. It's got 2-inch lift, 35s. I mean, it's just an awesome Prado build, which you don't hear too often. But anyway, that'll pretty much do for now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.